Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the mess hall here at Dr. Jet Laboratories. Before you is the American spirit. All the paint has been applied. It does need clear coat. For example, if you'll look between, where's my finger? Between here and here, you'll see this has a lot of clear coat on it and this doesn't. So you'll see the colors will deepen a bit as I put the clear on there. Let me zoom you out. So anyway, there it is. The final step was to put the pinstriping tape around the canopy to sort of set it off, because remember that blue sort of fights with the other blue. So I think that the tape does a good job of setting it off. So now it's just clear coating. In a few moments, I'm going to close out this video and take you into the stink bug works, where the the western wing is still a disaster from working on the systems. Oh, there goes the alarm clock. Not the alarm clock. The mental clock. That's what it is. The old wind-up mental clock. It keeps perfect time. Can you believe it? Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little while when we go to the stink bug works. Until then, jet out. Welcome back, boys and girls. Here we are at the stink bug works. As you can see, the table is a mess. But I'm at a point on all my projects where I'm waiting for stuff to dry. I've got a 12-hour coat of paint on these strakes, and you can see I got a little high spot right there and a little roughness there. But other than that, they're good to go. So once this dries, it'll get some sanding, a little bit of sanding here and there, and it'll be ready for paint. Now, one of the things I've been looking at guys that have built these things on the interwebs, and here's what they've been doing. They've been running a white stripe down along the side here, and then everything below that white and the whole tunnel white. I was looking at the videos of the 1986 systems run, and that's not the way the boat was painted. The boat was all black, and the maker of the boat is Tiger Cat, and so it had this tiger logo here in white that came down, and it had just a white stripe that went along here, and the rest of the bottom, everything was black. So, shall I paint it the way I saw it on the video, which I think I'm going to do, or shall I follow what everybody else has done? You know the answer to that. Yep. So this thing's going to be all black, except it's going to have a little white stripe right down here. And I'm playing with a pull. I think I'm going to use some, if it works for the fishermen, why can't it work for us RC boaters? So I'm using a couple of ball-bearing fishing swivels for my pull connections. I'll do the through hulls that I like with the stainless steel capillary tube as a seal, and then it'll just clamp on at the servo arm. I'll have a another piece of tubing over it and easy connect so I can easily adjust the tension on them. So that's some of that. Next time you see the Stink Bug Works, there'll be a new project. Both these projects, the Spirit and this thing, are in a drying mode. This has to dry for a week before I hit it with sandpaper. And the American Spirit, I need to let that pinstriping tape dry. You can see I have pinstriping tape. Oh, here's a little technique I worked out on the pinstriping tape. I took a brand new, in the package, straight razor, and I took it to my shear, and I cut off just one corner so I could have a really, really sharp little edge for getting the little corners. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to cut on my sanded out hull, but you get the picture that you cut just those corners. So I have a real nice 45 on all the corners on the canopy on the American Spirit. So this will go up on a magnet somewhere, and I guess that can go on a magnet somewhere. So there you are. I've shown you my pull. This thing is I'm gonna hang it out to dry. Everything's hanging out to dry. Today will be my day to straighten up the workbench. Next time you see me, the new project will be right there. I've already told half of you what it is. Actually, I've told all of you what it is. Only half of you remember or think it's worth remembering. Anyway, boys and girls, that about does it for me this morning. Until next time, jet out.